Hi, this is Derek from Pelagic Tribe, and we're very excited today to launch the new Shimano FX FC 4000 reel. The reels come in from 1000 to 4000 size. Today we are going to review the FX 4000 FC along with its predecessor, which is the AX 4000 FB. We will review all the features and see what's new and exciting for this year with Shimano in India. Owen, so what do you think of this reel, which we've just received? We are unboxing it today. The reel has got a very specific design. It's very different compared to the old AX 4000 reel.
Yeah, it also has some nice new features and new improvements that have been made on the reel, and maybe we can go through those changes. Well, just looking at the older reel, it does look a bit bigger and more bulky, and weight-wise, it's also a little heavier than the new one. The main difference in this is that this new reel now has 3 bearings, whereas this has just 2 bearings in the old reel. Besides that, there is a total makeover on this reel. The body has been changed altogether. It's got it's a smaller body, and the angle of the body is also slightly different. So it's probably going to feel a little better on a rod and easier to hold for long periods of time. The handle has been changed. The bail arm has been changed. The spool, of course, is totally different. Turning the handle over, it feels a lot smoother than the previous model. That's probably because of the inclusion of a new bearing in the reel. And the other thing, the line clicker, they're now using a clicker which is very much like what's on the Stradic, with this plastic thing, whereas the old one has got this metal clicker on it. The handle design is like a rounded type of handle, and here you can see that it's got a kind of slot in it. But this feels very comfortable. The knob also is pretty unique and different in design. The bail arm is also different. It's a slimmer bail arm, less metal on this side when you look at this old bail arm. And probably all these little features put together contribute to reduction in weight of the reel. And it's a nice looking reel. Good price point as well. You can see the difference in the look of the body.
The body itself is very different.
Very slimline. Yeah.
Very organic design.
Yeah. And we're told that the body material is very sturdy and strong. There should not be any issues with it. Even the knob for fixing the handle on has been changed. It's improved in design. The placing of the anti-reverse switch has been changed. It's now put on the side here, where it's less obtrusive and it doesn't touch anything. Less chances of line getting caught on it compared to the old one.
Yeah, what you see here today is actually a very new and improved, the 2019 model 4000 FX FC. You can straight away see the difference by the starting of the spool, which is basically gold in color, and the spool size also is slightly different. It is a little bigger than the older spool. The drag clicker is also different. It's black in color, and it's a smaller knob than compared to the older one, with another clicker positioned when you turn the drag as well to give you the sound. This comes feature packed for its price. It's only 320 grams compared to the AX, which is 345 grams. It also has a very high drag rating, which is 8.5 kilos. And I think its wide aspect for the Indian fishing, 8.5 kilo is a good drag system to even catch a decent sized masser in our waters. The earlier one was about 5 kg drag. It has the same gear ratio, which is 5.2:1, and the retrieve length is 32 inches per crank, which is the same. But as you see, there's a visible difference between both the reels. It looks much better, looks much sturdier, looks lighter and smaller. So an angler can actually fish throughout the day, without having to worry about his weight of the reel, which is actually a big concern today in terms of spinning. The line capacity is also similar to the AX 4000. Of course, the rating now includes the Power Pro rating for the line on the new FX FC 4000. The box is very simple. It's completely red compared to the designed box earlier.
More like a touch of maroon kind of.
Yeah, it's a very simple design. It contains nothing else apart from the box, a small manual. It's a spinning manual, user manual,
and the exploded diagram.
And the exploded diagram is on the box itself, so it helps you recognize which parts are placed where. As mentioned earlier, it's actually with this is with the 2 ball bearing, and this is with 2+1. One is anti-reverse, and two other bearings in the body. So makes it a little more smoother than the earlier model, and I think it's much more sturdier than the older model as of today.
One thing which I forgot to say is that I think there's a bit of improvement which has been made on the rotor. They have redesigned the rotor and taken out the extra material. So all these little bit of changes add up to weight reduction in the end.
Shimano's also included the Shimano's line propulsion system, which allows you for longer cast and lesser wind knots with the newer model. You can experience the new variants at an amazing price point, which I don't think any other reel is there in this market. Guys, click on the subscribe button and follow us to get more information about other reels and other tackle from Pelagic Tribe.